Welcome back to B&B for Phone. Today is a beautiful day to dive deep into the absolute madness unfolding in Los Angeles. Grab your coffee and brace yourselves, because the drama we are about to unpack is hotter than ever and will leave you completely speechless. Do you guys think Hope Logan is actually going to pack up her bags and leave Los Angeles after the absolute chaos she just unleashed? Can you believe it? We have been watching this slow-paced plot simmer for months, but the pot has finally boiled over in the most spectacular fashion. Let's be honest, the tension at Forrester Creations has been thick enough to cut with a knife, and today we are going to break down exactly why we think Hope might be making a permanent exit from the canvas. Stick with us here on B&B for Phone as we discuss whether this massive storyline is truly going to change the landscape of the bold and the beautiful forever. So, here is the spoiler breakdown of what just went down. We all know that Hope has been backed into a corner, and she was finally forced to reveal the brand new Logan fashion line that she had been keeping completely under wraps. Amazing! The secret is out, and the fallout is absolutely nuclear. Based on all the jaw-dropping reactions and literal gasps of disbelief echoing through the halls of Forrester Creations, Hope's decision to potentially abandon their legacy company and join Katie's new fashion house did not go down smoothly. Now, Hope is facing severe backlash from the Forrester family, and she is absolutely terrified of the consequences. She is caught in a brutal tug-of-war between Forrester and Logan, and the sheer exhaustion of this battle has fans wondering, are we about to say goodbye to actress Annika Noelle? Is Hope going to flee LA to escape this toxic family feud? But here's the surprise. The real story isn't just about a fashion line. It is about the intense psychological warfare happening behind closed doors. Let's dive into our deep analysis, because the emotional weight crushing Hope right now is unprecedented. For years, Hope has been the moral compass, the good girl who tries to please everyone. She has poured her blood, sweat, and tears into hope for the future. But what has it gotten her? Constant mistreatment from Steffi Forrester and relentless pressure from everyone around her. When Hope revealed that Logan line, it wasn't just a business move, it was a desperate cry for independence. But the suspense in that boardroom must have been suffocating. You have to understand the psychology of a woman who has been micromanaged her entire life. She is terrified, and rightly so, because she knows that crossing the Forresters is dangerous, but crossing her own mother, Brooke Logan, is downright lethal. And you won't believe what happens next with the Logan sisters. Katie Logan Spencer is out for blood in the business world. She is building her own empire, and she wants Hope as her crown jewel. Katie is tired of living in Brooke's shadow, and poaching Hope is the ultimate power move. But Donna, the eternal peacemaker, sees the writing on the wall. Donna knows that Katie is playing with fire. Donna explicitly warned Katie to back off because poaching Hope isn't just a corporate strategy, it is a declaration of war against Brooke. Katie might argue that business is business, but we all know Brooke will take this as a deeply personal attack on her family and her legacy. The psychological profile of Katie right now is fascinating. She is driven by a desperate need for validation, even if it means tearing her own family apart. That's crazy! Meanwhile, what is Liam Spencer doing? Oh, you know I have a massive love-hate relationship with Liam, and right now it is leaning heavily toward hate. Liam has been relentlessly pressuring Hope to jump ship and run to Katie's company. He thinks he is being the protective hero, pointing out how bright her future could be away from Steffi's tyranny. But let's get real for a second. Liam isn't trying to protect Hope. He is trying to control her environment. He hates that Steffi is in charge, and he is projecting his own insecurities onto Hope's career. Hope didn't want to give him the answer he wanted because she is exhausted by his constant meddling. Liam's psychological need to manage the women in his life is toxic, and it is pushing Hope further toward the edge of a total mental breakdown. But wait, the plot twists just keep coming. While Hope is drowning in this corporate and family crossfire, Brooke is making her own scandalous moves. Hope actually urged Brooke to go after the co-CEO position at Forrester Creations to protect Hope for the future. And how did Brooke handle it? She went home and made a highly seductive offer to Ridge. Can you even fathom the manipulation here? Brooke is using her romantic leverage over Ridge to steal Steffi's job. Ridge was clearly uncomfortable, but because he is completely weak-willed when it comes to Brooke, he agreed to consider the co-CEO swap. When Steffi finds out that Brooke is trying to usurp her throne using bedroom politics, she is going to blow a gasket. The impending explosion between Steffi and Brooke is going to be apocalyptic, and who is going to be caught right in the middle of the shrapnel? Hope. This brings us to the ultimate fan theory that is setting the internet on fire. With Hope standing at the epicenter of this massive Forrester versus Logan war, the pressure is simply too much. She is facing Brooke's wrath over the Logan line, Steffi's impending fury over the co-CEO plot, Liam's suffocating control, and Katie's aggressive poaching. How much more can one woman take? We firmly believe that Hope is reaching her absolute breaking point. The idea of Hope leaving Los Angeles is not just a wild rumor. It is a psychologically sound progression for her character. She needs to escape this toxic environment to find herself. Are we actually about to say goodbye to Annika Noelle? If Hope decides to pack her bags and flee LA to avoid the drama, it would leave a massive vacuum on the canvas. Think about the internal logic of the show. If Hope leaves, what happens to Hope for the future? Does the line die with her departure? Or do we see successor characters step up to take the reins? Maybe Elektra or even RJ will be forced to fill the void. And what about the behind-the-scenes reality? If Annika Noelle is indeed exiting, the producers are faced with a massive dilemma. Do they write Hope off into the sunset, letting her find peace in Paris or Milan? Or do we brace ourselves for replacement actors? Recasting a legacy character like Hope Logan is always a massive risk, and fans are notoriously brutal when it comes to accepting new faces in iconic roles. Let's look at this from a purely analytical perspective. The current events on The Bold and the Beautiful are echoing some of the greatest historical feuds in the show's history. We are seeing shades of the classic Stephanie versus Brooke battles, but this time it is the younger generation paying the price. Hope is carrying the generational trauma of being a Logan woman in a Forrester world. She has tried to bridge the gap, but the bridge is currently burning down around her. My personal bias? I want Hope to leave. I want her to get on a jet and fly far, far away from Liam's whining, Steffi's glaring, and Brooke's manipulating. Hope deserves a storyline where she isn't just a pawn in everyone else's chess game. She needs to take her power back. And sometimes the only way to win the game is to refuse to play. So, what are our predictions for the next few weeks here on B&B for Phone? We predict that the revelation of the Logan line is going to cause a catastrophic rift between Hope and Brooke. Brooke is going to feel utterly betrayed that Hope kept this a secret and considered Katie's offer. This betrayal will push Brooke to fight even dirtier for that co-CEO spot, desperately trying to lock down Forrester Creations so she can force Hope to stay. Steffi, upon discovering Brooke's seductive blackmail of Ridge, will likely launch a counterattack that could involve firing Hope entirely, pushing Hope right into Katie's waiting arms. But Katie's victory will be short-lived, because the stress of being the prize in this vicious war will finally break Hope. We foresee a highly emotional, tear-jerking scene where Hope tells Liam, Brooke, and Steffi that they have ruined her passion for fashion, and she is leaving LA to find her sanity. What do you guys think? Is this the end of the line for Hope Logan in Los Angeles? Will Annika Noelle be making a shocking exit, leaving us to deal with the messy aftermath of successor characters and potential replacement actors? Or will Hope find a way to rise from the ashes and conquer both Forrester and Logan? Drop your thoughts, your wild predictions, and your favorite plot twists in the comments below. We love reading your theories and breaking down this incredible show with all of you. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, because the drama in LA is only going to get darker, deeper, and infinitely more complicated.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.